So I think one of the keys that we've found is that there's a lot of people that have access to analytics, right? Like whether it's Google Analytics, whether it's Omniture, whether it's any of the analytics solutions. But the key investment that's required in analytics is time. And that's time on the development side, that's time on the business side. There's just a huge time. You just have to it takes time to learn the API. Point is time, right? So you get that. What we've learned is that if you don't force people to take that time to learn all the analytics solutions and you surface the insights for them, sometimes you may miss one or two things, but if you do, 60, 70, 80% of surfacing those insights for them, they're going to be thrilled because that's less analysis that they need to do on all of their data. That's less time that they're going to have to pay people to build out the extra solutions. That's more time that they can just spend looking at whatever tool you created for them, whatever visualizations you created for them. And sometimes, even with analytics, even if somebody is a quant or specializes in analysis, they may get the question wrong. And what's really important oftentimes isn't the answer, it's the question. So the fact is, we, probably all of us, spend a ton of time thinking about the questions that involve not only our industries, but the industries of the clients that pay us to be good at what we do. And by servicing the answers and the right questions, we give them the ability to do what they're better at, not have to think about how to mine their data and use the analytics. So really it's the ability to determine what the important questions are, and that's where the data science comes in. Like, that's where having a great data science team is really important, because they know the space, they understand the numbers, and they can surface those analytics and take the time that the quants and the analysts at the other companies would normally spend.
So I mean, well, I absolutely agree with you. What we do at our company is not a general use case. I mean, sitting on top of 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let me start over. I think in general, there's going to be a growing movement towards people being more mathematically literate in the same way that literacy had a big push before. I would like to see more people, in the weeds working with data. When you get to stuff at the data science level, the really big data, sure, that does require a lot more intensive background, a lot more mathematics, a lot more statistics. But in general, having these tools accessible would be really nice to see. I think that there needs to be a change in the attitude along with that, and understanding that they can shape intuitions, but they don't necessarily, if you don't have a really strong background, I would be uncomfortable with someone making, decisions purely based on that without some extra background. Obviously, they hired me for the math and not for the talking, so sorry about that.
This is great.